So I was speaking to a lady the other day who said to me the difference between smiles, right? Smiles in the West and in Russia is that in the West, people smile with their mouths, but in Russia, people smile with their eyes. And when somebody's eyes are smiling too, at that moment, you can see that the smile is genuine. Interesting, right? I guess what she was trying to say is that in the West, we're kind of like taught, trained to be polite and to smile to people, even if we don't necessarily feel like it. Perhaps we'll walk to the shop and we'll see a stranger and we'll just smile. We'll be polite, we'll be courteous to people that we don't know. In Russia, courtesy of course exists, but the need to smile and do it with a smile only exists if the person genuinely wants to smile. And when someone genuinely wants to smile, at that point their eyes smile too. Now, I don't know what you think about this, but what we're going to do today is we're going to go and make some people smile. Now, you might have seen in some of my videos that I do, and I've done this probably about 10 times already, where I walk around the city centre and I give away Kinder eggs. Now, I like to do this, I like to surprise people. Sometimes it can work out negative because you're trying to do something good and people are maybe negative, scared, maybe worried about what you're doing it for, don't want to be on camera, completely get that. But I'm going to put that aside and take that risk, go to the supermarket, buy some Kinder eggs, do this today. I'm also going to do some high-fiving because I think that's something extra that we can add to the video, something that I don't usually do. And if that works out and it puts me in a good mood, then I'm going to do one more video today as well too. So let's go and buy the Kinder eggs to start with. So here we are, we're going into the shopping centre and anything can happen here. Hopefully we don't walk into the shopping centre and they say, stop filming, but they could do. So you never know. Let's just see what happens. We're going inside. Just Kagdala, Alishna. And so the weird thing is, unfortunately, I can only do the Kinder surprises to women. It's a bit of a kind of women's thing, a female thing, giving away these chocolates. Doing it to men, strangers, is a bit weird in Russia. But if I see some people that I know that are men, then I'll do it with them as well. So to start with, we're just going to go in and we're going to go and buy some Kinder eggs. I just saw the security guards standing around looking at me, a bit concerned. I can't be bothered with a confrontation today, I really can't be bothered with it. So here we are, Perikostok supermarket. I'm not going to do a supermarket tour or anything, don't worry. I'm just going to go in quickly, grab the Kinder surprises. In fact, it's my friend's birthday today, so I might come back here afterwards and grab myself some silly balloon. But that's a bit later on. I think the only real problem we're going to have today is the lack of people in the city centre because it's cold, it's autumn, no one's kind of hanging around. So which one should we get? So this is going to be fun on the self-checkout with all these Kinder eggs. Let's see if we've got any cool hats here. Russia, only forward. What else have we got? I've got the Russian emblem on there. CSKA, we've got here, look, the football team. And let's go out to the street and get some smiles. Are these puzzles popular where you are in the world? Perhaps in the future we should get some of these made and put Kinder eggs inside them. What do you think? So let's go back out, go back outside and see if we can make some people smile. That's the goal. Oh, don't approach me today. I can't be bothered, please. I cannot be bothered. Just. Someone? Почему? No. So I'm not quite sure where that video ended, but this is a day later. Because of a typical situation that happens an awful lot to me here when I'm filming. there's a law in Russia about filming in public places, and a shopping centre, a shopping mall, a supermarket, any places like this, they're considered public places. However, the security guards, well, you know the kind of syndrome that security guards have, they like to win. And so they make up their own rules, and those rules are that it's illegal to film in the shopping centre. Now, the funny thing is that this guy came up to me and said, I need special permission, which is a lie, but I've had this problem there before. And so I actually went and said to him, I've got special permission, and I do have special permission. And I gave him the number to call if he has a problem, which was what I was told. And so what did they do? Well, they called, of course, the person who gave me special permission and tried their best to persuade them not to allow me to film. They didn't like the fact that I had permission, and they did as much as possible to stop me from filming. The person, director in charge of the place, said, no, I'm allowed to film, which they didn't agree with, and just basically harassed me until I left. That's unfortunately how it is sometimes. So anyway, new day, new video. Well, it's not the same video really, but let's continue with it. The only annoying thing is you're going to hear the rustling of the bag. That's one annoying thing that I can't get rid of. This is a really nice lady here. She often answers my questions. She's really cool. Let's see, look, we've got some cool people here blogging. Let's see if we can... Дай кулачок. Кулачок, кулачок, кулачок.
Окей.
Возьмите.
О, thank you.
Пожалуйста. Thank you, thank you. So on Saturdays here, look, we have like a mini, I don't know, what's the word? You know what I'm looking for. The fair of vintage fair, is that antiques fair? Is that what I'm trying to say? People don't really like me filming. I'm not going to film close. They're going to have a go at me. Can't really be bothered to have that argument. So you can see we've got loads of things for sale today because the weather's kind of okay. But this area here is not traditionally good for giving out Kinders. I'm quite an expert at giving out Kinders already, guys. I've done it probably about 20 times, but because it's mainly tourists, they don't really want the Kinders. It's local people that prefer to receive the Kinder eggs. That's how it works. So I can see, somebody selling stuff here today that I know that I was supposed to do a video with. And perhaps we'll do a video with them today if we have time. Let's go and say hello. Oh, здравствуйте. Ты куда-то попала. Все, я думаю, ты больше не хочешь видео со мной.
Как это? Я тебя жду, ты же помнишь. А, я помню.
Да. Так, пожалуйста. Oh, hello.
From the
Hello.
company where I
Ой,
work.
дай кулачок.
Sam.
Let's go and give one to this dude. He looks like he's happy. Здравствуйте.
2000 лет война без особых причин.
Let's see if we can give one away to this lady here. I think she looks really cool. Let's go and see if we can. She's speaking to some people. Здравствуйте. Дай кулачок. Look how many people are here today walking down this street, all these tourists. All of these tourists. Would you like to come to Vladimir and have a walk around and see these same streets that I walk down and follow the footsteps that I show you? This is a really nice street, to be fair, really nice. And in fact, I'm going to go now to the lady who I speak to quite often. She's a really nice person and she's really cool. So let's go to her 1 second. Спасибо. Check out some of the paintings. Oh, these are nice, aren't they? These are very nice. Wow. And then we've got loads of paintings. Which one do you like best? So out of all of these, I've got to say that I like the one at the back there. Or probably the dog on the boat doing his fishing. Someone let me know, is that from something? So this woman here I met in another video. Let's try and do it with her. Здравствуйте.
Да.
Давай. Кулачок, кулачок.
Вот так.
Ага.
Сделал все. Хорошо.
Пожалуйста.
Благодарю.
У меня вот много, я раздаю сегодня. I can imagine if this was the UK, you just have loads of people running up here, grabbing everything and running off. Pretty sure of it. Same when it comes to these stalls down here, people would just run up, steal everything and do a runner, wouldn't they? Unfortunately. Oh, we've got some roadworks. How did the roadworks make it to here? No brothers allowed. Oh, hey! I've got to go and give him a Kinder egg. Kinder surprise, come on. Привет! Дай 5.
Обнимашки?
А как вам давать?
Да как угодно. Я шпею.
Вот, давай вот туда, да?
Сюда.
Сюда? О, вот.
Это мне.
Это вам. Пожалуйста. У вас есть команджи?
Спасибо большое.
Пожалуйста, пожалуйста. I much prefer giving the Kinder eggs away to people that work in the service industry. They're on their feet all day, walking around, and then when they get the Kinder surprise, they're very shocked and pleased to receive it, rather than just strangers in the street who don't really appreciate it. They're just relaxing. Which way to go today? Let's go back down here. Need to find some people working. Ah, so this lady over here, this grandma, I buy flowers from her. Let's see if she'll appreciate it. It's a bit weird doing the fist pump thing with the grandma, but at the same time, why not, right? Спасибо. Здравствуйте. Дайте кулачок. Пожалуйста, подарок. Давайте. И вам. Now, of course, I understand it's a bit weird giving an old lady a Kinder surprise and asking her to kind of fist bump or fist pump to get the Kinder surprise, but it's somebody who I actually buy flowers from a lot of the time. In a lot of my videos, I've purchased like all of her bouquets and I've gone around and given them out to random strangers around the street. So yes, it's strange to do that. Yes, I could go and buy a box of chocolates and give her them, or I could have bought all the flowers again or something like that, because I know I'm going to get loads of hate. Oh, why are you giving one to a grandma like that? It's like so rude. Well, what would you do then? Would you just ignore her and not give anything to her? What would you give? Such a lonely sight. All of the summer cafes with nothing left. It's sad that, well, we've got winter ahead now. So I've done it before in here once. Let's try and do it again. Let's see. We've got a nice lady here. Здравствуйте. Дай кулачок.
Спасибо большое.
Пожалуйста. So, и вам. До свидания. And now we're going to go and give it to this lady who saw me when I first came here. She looked very nice. Здравствуйте. Дай кулачок.
Пожалуйста.
Пожалуйста. We've got a new bar here, cream soda bar. Saw someone post about this last night. There used to be a bar down here called the Ruin Bar, and this is bar cream soda. Look, cream soda bar. I'm gonna have to check it out one day. And let's go for a walk down here, see if we can find anyone to give away the last few Kinders. the last remaining summer cafe with a few flowers. I absolutely love these lights at the end in this cafe. It's in a bit of a weird position. A lot of people come here and they say, Sam, where is the cafe? I cannot find it because it's at the side of a car park, but the lights are really beautiful. It's what makes it, especially at night time. They have parties in there, and then this is the kind of sitting area. Look how beautiful it is. You know, in the evenings, summer evenings especially, it's amazing, isn't it? When it's dark outside, you can only see these beautiful lights. But of course, it's next to the car park. I don't know why, but I'm still not cheered up. I'm still not in a good mood. I don't know what I'm going to have to do to get myself in a good mood, because it's not working, this giving out kinders today. I think I'm going to go and grab myself a nice cup of tea and maybe give them all out in a bar, and then see where we go from there. Let's do that. This is my favorite place to come to lately, mainly because the people in here allow me to interview them and they're very kind and friendly. So let's go in. Ой, привет. Здравствуйте. Дай кулачок. Кулачок. Пожалуйста, привет. Так что я решил просто отдать все остатки. Наш герой. Я даже ее лицо не буду показать. Я знаю, что вы потом думаете, что я просто сам все покушал, и она не существует. Давай вот так быстро. Все, показывал. Все. Я снимаю процесс. Когда сейчас рука возьмет, смотри, вот доказательство. Все, пожалуйста.